LMSW Exam Prep Human Development Social Worker Practice Test. 25 Most Common Questions. Question 1. According to Erikson, the primary developmental task of adolescence is trust versus mistrust, identity versus role confusion, intimacy versus isolation, industry versus inferiority. Adolescents, ages 12 to 18, struggle with who am I? Question 2. Piaget's sensoromotor stage occurs during which age range? 0 to 2 years, 2 to 7 years, 7 to 11 years, 12 plus years. The first stage focuses on learning through senses and motor actions. Question 3. A child who understands that the amount of water stays the same even when poured into a differently shaped glass has mastered object permanence, conservation, egocentrism, abstract reasoning. Conservation is a hallmark of the concrete operational stage. Question 4. In Maslow's hierarchy of needs, which of the following is considered a basic or physiological need? Self-esteem, food and water, friendship, self-actualization. Physical survival needs are at the base of the pyramid. Question 5. Bowlby's theory of attachment emphasizes that attachment is learned through feeding, innate and essential for survival, only necessary for mothers, developed in late childhood. Attachment is an evolutionary mechanism for protection. Question 6. The ecosystem's perspective in social work views the client as a collection of symptoms, interacting with and being influenced by multiple environmental systems, solely responsible for their problems, controlled by their unconscious mind. This perspective looks at the person in environment, PI, model. Question 7. According to Kohlberg, a person who follows rules solely to avoid punishment is in the pre-conventional level, conventional level, post-conventional level, ethical level. Stage 1, obedience and punishment, is the earliest form of moral reasoning. Question 8. A defense mechanism where an individual attributes their own unacceptable feelings to someone else is called denial, projection, regression, reaction formation. Projection involves projecting your own faults onto others. Question 9. The sandwich generation refers to adults who are working 2 jobs, caring for both their children and their aging parents, between the ages of 20 and 30, unemployed. This group is squeezed between the needs of 2 generations. Question 10. In Freudian theory, the ID operates on the reality principle, pleasure principle, morality principle, growth principle. The ID seeks immediate gratification of primitive urges. Question 11. A toddler's favorite word is often no, as they strive for independence. This aligns with which of Erikson's stages? Initiative versus guilt, autonomy versus shame and doubt, industry versus inferiority, trust versus mistrust. Autonomy involves developing a sense of personal control, ages 1 to 3. Question 12. What is egocentrism in Piaget's pre-operational stage? Being very selfish, inability to see a situation from another person's point of view, believing you are the center of the universe, high self-esteem. Young children assume others see, hear, and feel exactly as they do. Question 13. Which of the following is a sign of secure attachment in Ainsworth's strange situation? The child ignores the mother when she returns. The child is easily comforted by the mother upon her return. The child screams and cannot be calmed. The child plays with the stranger and ignores the mother. Secure infants use the mother as a safe base. Question 14. The strengths perspective focuses on the client's failures, identifying and mobilizing the client's internal and external resources, diagnosing mental illness, telling the client what to do. Social workers empower clients by focusing on what is working. Question 15. Which of the following is a characteristic of authoritative parenting? Low warmth, high control, high warmth, high control with explanation, high warmth, low control, low warmth, low control. Authoritative parents set firm boundaries but are responsive and nurturing. Question 16. Social learning theory, Bandura, posits that people learn through unconscious desires, observation and imitation, strict punishment, biological maturation only. The Bobo doll experiment demonstrated observational learning. Question 17. In family systems theory, homeostasis refers to a move toward change, the tendency of a family to maintain a steady state or equilibrium, a family member leaving home, open communication. Families often resist change to keep the balance, even if it is unhealthy. Question 18. What is the primary task of old age, late adulthood, according to Erikson? Generativity versus stagnation, integrity versus despair, intimacy versus isolation, identity versus confusion. Seniors reflect on their lives and feel either a sense of fulfillment or regret. Question 19. A child who can think logically about concrete events but struggles with abstract concepts is in which stage? Sensoromotor, pre-operational, concrete operational, formal operational. This stage, 7 to 11 years, marks the beginning of logical thought. Question 20. The biopsychosocial model suggests that human behavior is influenced by biology only, psychology only, the interaction of biological, psychological, and social factors, genetic destiny. This is the foundational integrated model for social work assessment.